What's up, Jays fans? I'm your host, Peter Vryonis, alongside host Nick Gosse. First live in a while, first live of the new year, and we want to thank you all for the support. It's been unreal, but a lot of moves have been made in the offseason, not by the Blue Jays, but by a lot of other teams that also concerns the Toronto Blue Jays. So we're wondering what's coming up next for the Jays, and we'll break that down on this live stream. We'll maybe throw out a couple of trade proposals out there for you guys and just be vocal like you usually are in live streams.
Yeah, it's lots of moves went down. Support's been great. If you're watching this in live, welcome. Sup Doc, sup Owen. If you're watching it in the past, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hope you enjoy the content. But like you said, we have a lot of moves that have went down. Most recent one, which we did touch in our video that's going to be going out tomorrow. Happy New Year, Matthew. Was the Gregory Soto deal. So Peter, I guess I'll just get you to let your thoughts about that deal, and I'll bring it up on the screen in a little bit. But the Gregory Soto deal that went down today, we did talk a little about it earlier. Talk a little bit about Trevor Dauer, maybe to the Jays. We'll touch on that as well. We touched on it in today's video as well. If you want to look at that. But let's just get into the, we'll react to Gregory Soto being traded really quick now. Yeah, do you have any thoughts on the deal? I know you touched on it for tomorrow's video, but may as well do now as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we always like Gregory Soto, and we don't follow him as much as Tiger fans, obviously. But a lot of them were pretty upset about the deal. That a lot of Philly fans, were upset about the deal. Now, Gregory Soto is a quality arm. There's no denying that. He throws hard. He's a lefty, but he walks a lot of guys, and he gives up a lot of hard contact. So a lot of fans out there are saying that the Phillies kind of got fleeced for this deal over here for Gregory Soto. Now, I don't know. It remains to be seen, but they got a couple of quality big leaguers in Matt Vierling and
Nick
Nick Maton, and was it Cody Sands?
Yeah, someone like that. I'll actually pop
Something
up
like
the.
that.
I'll pop up. I agree with your points. I'll pop up the trade in the trade machine in a little bit, and I'll get you guys' thoughts. Something, Matt.
Yeah.
What's up?
Anytime you trade three hitters for a relief pitcher, it's a lot to give up. Now, whether it's Gregory Soto, whether it's any other reliever for that matter, because relievers are so volatile in today's game. We just don't know what they're going to give you on a year-to-year basis. And there's a reason why they're relievers and they're not starters. It's because they're not as consistent as those guys that you're throwing out there every 5 days. So it remains to be seen how it works out for the Phillies. But I think they have become a better ball club today.
Yeah, and I think in the end it'll probably work out for both teams there. And I saw some tweets about the Jays potentially going after him, and I was a big fan of that. But for that package, I don't know. We can discuss what a potential Jays package would have been the equivalent. It probably would have been Biggio, not Espinal, but I don't know.
No. Maybe like an Espinal center trade with I don't know, like a mid-tier prospect, I guess. But it's hard to say.
Yeah.
It's hard to gauge that. But Matt Vierling and Nick Maton were kind of lost in the shuffle in Philly. Don't know how much playing time they would have gotten. And Cody Sands, I mean, they got JT Realmuto, who I think is the best catcher in the game right now. So he's kind of lost in the shuffle as well.
Yeah. Ratchet saying Soto really has to perform for Phillies fans to like the trade. Yeah, and it also depends on how the guys they gave up perform. But I also saw tweets saying that the Phillies basically just gave up a bunch of 4A guys for Soto, which I don't know if that's necessarily true either. I think it might end up working out for both teams in the long run. And I don't know. It's a very interesting trade. What's next for the Jays though is the question regarding we need a fourth outfielder, and the market has been moving very, very slowly.
Yeah, fourth outfielder, starting pitcher. Still a couple holes that need to be filled for the Toronto Blue Jays. Don't know what they're necessarily going after. There's been a lot of Alex Reyes talk.
Yep.
In the past couple days, which has gotten me excited as a Blue Jay fan. Now, Alex Reyes, comeback year, he missed all of last season, dealt with some injuries, walks a lot of guys, but he throws hard, and he's got some strikeout potential in that arm. So, I'd like to see them take a flyer on Alex Reyes.
Yeah, we discussed that in today's video too. What's up, Maddox said Detroit got the better on that one, bringing Andrew M. Yeah. Detroit definitely got the better one as of now. Though, who knows? Maybe they'll be able to turn Soto around and turn him into a 1.5 ERA pitcher. I wouldn't doubt it. Would not doubt it.
I think he'll be better in a non-closer role.
Yeah.
which is probably what he's gonna be in Philly. They got Jose Alvarado there, Sir Anthony Dominguez, Matt dropping the
The emotes.
dropping the emotes. I like it, man. I like it.
Thank you for
But
the
yeah,
membership.
he's probably gonna be better. He's probably gonna be better in a non-closer role. So remains to be seen. Once again, I'm excited for opening day, not just for the Blue Jays, but just to see some baseball, man.
Yeah, I'm excited to it's gonna be interesting, and I'll pop up on Twitter now. I'm gonna look. I was looking at something. We're also gonna be reacting to the top 10 pitching duos, which is a bit of disrespect. Not really for the Jays actually, just some weird rankings in general.
Maddox here. Who do you want to see traded for or the most? Probably Liam Hendricks at this point. I think that's the top dog we'd like to go after
Yep,
in a trade. What do you think, Nick?
I agree. Liam Hendricks is the big guy right now. Oh, I accidentally popped up the old Soto thing. Don't know how that got there, but that's all right.
What
Yeah, that'll go in a
about
second.
Gregory Soto?
There
Can
you
you
go,
pop him
Juan
up?
Soto. I can if I put him in earlier. Yeah, there's Juan Soto, our new graphic for you guys. But I guess speaking of Soto, wrong Soto, but that's all right. Says Matt, yeah, who do you want to see traded the most? Definitely at this point, Liam Hendricks. I think we can get a fourth outfielder via trade pretty easily. Liam Hendricks makes the most sense. Calvin saying bring up Nathan Lukes as the fourth outfielder. I think that's probably what they do as of right now. You'd think. I don't know. I would love for the Jays to land Lopez on a trade first. Pablo Lopez is a good one. I also forgot about him.
Yeah, but the only thing about that is that then you kind of lock up your rotation for the next 3 years. So it's tough. I think Ricky Tiedemann's going to be ready before that. So you don't want to create a logjam there and have him sitting down in the minors. You know?
Yeah, maybe you would have to give up Tiedemann though in a trade for Pablo Lopez. Would you do Pablo Lopez for Ricky Tiedemann straight up, 1-for-1?
No,
No,
no, I wouldn't do
I don't
that.
think I would either. What does it take for
Pablo
Hendrick?
Lopez had one good year. He's had one good year.
Yeah, what would it take for Liam Hendricks? We made a couple videos on it. We can actually go in the trade machine in a little bit. I got the desktop thing figured out. Andrew McCutchen is my ideal fourth outfielder. I don't know how you feel on that, Peter. I think he's the best, definitely the
Hmm.
best fourth outfielder at this point. Um,
Yeah, Nathan Luke's solid. You know, he's had a good minor league career. He's a bit of an older guy as well, so he's got some experience. But he's a lefty, you know, and Jay's got two left-handed hitting outfielders now. So I think they got to go out and get a right-handed hitting outfielder. I can't believe I'm saying this now,
yeah, it's
considering
hilarious.
how a month ago was total disaster in there. But yeah, no, I think Kutch would be the ideal. Robbie Grossman is one. AJ Pollock, a lot of options. Adam Duvall as well.
Yeah, Spike, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Duval would be great as well. No, yeah, still has 90. I think it's 90th percentile speed last year. Kutch has been amazing. Kutch isn't good enough in the field. He's not that. He's pretty good in left field. Center field though, he can't do it anymore, unfortunately.
Mm-mm,
What's up, Will?
mm-mm.
I like the versatility of Grossman being a switch hitter. That is true, though. I don't know. I'm not as high on Grossman as I am on Pollock and McCutcheon though. I'm kind of just all in on McCutcheon right now, or AJ Pollock as well. Though there's definitely an argument for Grossman. He had a pretty good year. I think 2021 he was really good, and then he fell off last year. So
Well, he was still good against lefties
yeah,
last year. He just his production against righties totally fell off. So he's even though he's a switch hitter, he's just mainly a platoon guy now.
yeah,
He plays a solid corner outfield though.
yeah. He's not definitely not a center field anymore. But I feel like we have plenty of like we don't really need a backup center fielder. I mean, we have Springer can play center field. And
No, no, you
Varsho can
don't.
play center
Yeah.
field. So Kutch had a vast drop off in WRC in 2022. That is true, but again, you're mainly using him against lefties, where I think he still had a pretty. I think it was 105 WRC plus, but in 2021 it was like 140. It did drop
Yeah.
a lot though. It did drop a lot even against lefties, but he's still above average. I wrote about him a week or two ago. Spike said, out of what's left, he's the best two-way left-handed pitching hitters in free agency. Duvall, yeah, Duvall. His name I feel like was brought up a lot over the past couple of years with the Blue Jays.
He might want to start though. I don't think he's gonna want to be a fourth outfielder. So
How does
that's the thing.
let me check Duvall. Adam
Adam
Duvall.
Duvall's solid, but these guys, if they're signing a 1 year deal, they want to play.
He had a
And Andrew
pretty bad
McCutchen,
year last year, but yeah, he's been
yeah,
before that he was great.
Andrew
Gold Glove.
McCutchen is also 36, so maybe at this point in his career he wants to join a contender. And his WRC plus fell off, but that Brewers lineup was pretty terrible. Like I'm not gonna lie, he was hitting cleanup a lot for them. He was batting third for them. Like, that's not what he is anymore. But if he can come and hit sixth in the Jays lineup, that's pretty stacked. Then his numbers are going to jump up a little bit.
Yeah, and I feel like at the end of the day, like the player, the fourth outfielder, is still probably going to get like 100 games in. They always
Hmm.
do. They always do get 100 games in. So
Yeah.
Jurickson Profar, is he a free agent? I thought he was. He
That's another guy that's
yeah.
going to want to play every day. He played over 150 games with San Diego last year. So I don't think he's going to want to just sit down for half the season.
Peter, can you speak French? He can. He's also drinking ginger ale
Yeah,
there as well. That's not
I
French, but
can. I can.
Canadian ginger ale. I'm gonna. I found something on Twitter, Peter. If you want to just look at the chat for a little bit while I find this.
Yeah, sure. I got it.
Found something there. Yeah. So people have been speaking a lot about well, the Gregory Soto trade today, but like what the fourth outfielder spot would be, and I don't know.
Tapia played so much as a fourth outfielder last year because that's because of injuries.
Yep.
I mean, Teoscar Hernandez missed a big part of the season. Lourdes Gurriel missed like the last third of the year. George Springer, he's always on the injured list, so that's why he got so much playing time. Like, the Jays didn't want to have to play him that much, but they were forced. They were forced to play him.
Yeah, Profar is definitely going to want to start. And I guess we'll address the Bauer thing now. Go get Trevor Bauer for a year and let Ricky develop. We did speak about it on today's video, so I guess if you want to know about him, you can just go watch the end of our video today. I think he's gonna. We'll just say I don't think he's gonna be with the Jays, and I don't think the Jays are gonna want to sign him. But we'll leave it
Yeah.
at that for now.
Yeah, we don't know about the situation either, so we just don't want to talk about it. But uh, the Jays have built a high quality clubhouse with a bunch of great guys, and I just think Bauer would mess up whatever team chemistry they got going. So I don't know if it's worth taking that risk over
Adam
there.
saying at this point, I don't want Kikuchi or White starting one game, let alone multiple. I think Kikuchi is definitely going to get a few games. I mean, they're not paying him too much in the hindsight now, but I think they're still going to give him a chance, and maybe he develops. Big pass on Bauer, I agree. Thoughts on Nelson Cruz, Gary Sanchez? We could use another slugger.
Not Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, no, we have plenty of catchers, and Nelson Cruz, I think he's a bit too old. Love your show, but guys, change your backdrops.
There's not much. There's not much. I mean, I don't have the best setup here. Like, I don't have shelves in back of me, so to put things. Nick does. Nick can
Yeah, I
change
actually
it up
have
a little
I have
bit.
some more posters
Yeah.
I'm gonna be putting back there over the next week or so. I got tons of stuff. Just haven't really had the time to do it recently, but it'll definitely be changed up. I don't know if any team's gonna go touch Bowery. I doubt it. Won't happen. They dumped it sooner like a bad habit. Do you think we sign another catcher for depth or play versus show more catcher?
Maybe.
Yeah, you could maybe a fourth, I guess third catcher.
Well, they have they signed Rob Brantley recently,
Yeah,
who's a depth catcher, like probably not going to play much, but if someone goes down with injury, you always have Dalton Varsho
yeah.
there as well. So it's another safety blanket, but you don't need three catchers on your big league team.
Show was awesome background. Huh? Thank
Adam,
you, Adam.
thank you, man.
I like
Thank
my
you, Adam.
background. I got the stars and all
I
that
like
stuff
it
like that.
too. I like it too.
I
The
need to add a
lights,
few more
Nick
things.
Nick put me on. Nick put me on to all of these LED lights behind me, and
Oh, you got your blue.
give me tips and tricks on my setup.
I love it.
I look like a noob when we first started, but
So
this is
shy.
all Nick right here. Got to give you credit, man.
Yes, sir. I would give Profar 3 years. Him and Merrifield and split the second base outfield and DH time when needed. Merrifield probably gone next year, and Biggio Espinal become expendable now for pitching. Definitely interesting. I like Profar a lot. I really do. Would you get another starting pitcher or let someone within? I would personally want to get a fifth starter like Johnny Cueto or someone like that, or a lefty. But I think at this point it seems like they're going to give Kikuchi or White the chance first, and maybe make a deadline trade. I feel like it might be the most likely thing.
Yeah, that could be a good way to go about it. I like that, Nick.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird because I wonder how much Ricky Tiedemann's development, how much they're hinging on it or betting on it. I guess because I don't know.
It could come up this year. I've seen
Yeah,
some things
that's my,
that
yeah, exactly.
he I don't know if he has a chance to make the team out of spring training, but who knows? Possible.
Yeah,
How many Jays jerseys do you each own?
I have a
I mean,
few. I haven't hung one up.
I have
I have a
this
few.
Vladdy one. I got a David Price one as well. found it at Walmart for pretty cheap
I used to have a
when
Ricky
he
Romero
left.
one, I believe, but I stuck with the T-shirt for now, or I guess that way T-shirt for now. Bowden
I got a
Francis,
Jose Fernandez jersey
really.
when who was with the Marlins. He was actually my favorite pitcher. Just really sad that he passed away. He was on pace to be a Hall of Famer for sure.
Yeah, he was really good. Bowden Francis is the fifth starter. I feel like he's
Hmm.
more likely for to be a bullpen piece, but I mean, I saw a couple
Yeah.
articles today about that. It's an option somewhere to flip your background so the jersey text reads forward on camera. Yeah. We don't. Do we even have jersey names? I guess the text above you. Peter looks weird when they. The way his camera works is weird when we flip it, but we'll mess with it some more. Do you guys think Zuoletta will play a lot this year? If so, what kind of role do you envision him at the start of the year? I'll let you speak on that, Peter. But we also have a video on that. I think we made it a few days ago. Full video discussing the Zuoletta thing.
There's a bit of a logjam now in the bullpen with the new guys that are coming in. Junior Fernandez is out of options, so the Blue Jays can't send him down, or else he'll be put on waivers. Julian Fernandez was acquired from Colorado, I believe,
Yeah,
off waivers,
and then
but
Junior
he's
from the
got
Yankees.
options. Yeah, he's got options, so they could send him down. Now Nate Pearson might have a great spring training and might force his hand, might make the team. There's still Trevor Richards. There's still Adam Simber to name a few. So I don't know. There's a logjam there, and there's a lot of quality arms that have a chance to make the team. Bowden Francis is one of them,
Zuoletta.
and Alex Reyes. If they go out and sign him, he's also pretty much a shoe-in to make the rotation. So um, I don't know. I don't know. I would like to see Zulueta play a lot this year and pitch quite a bit, just because he has a high ceiling and he throws hard, and that's what the Jays need the most. But
He said we claim
I
off
don't know.
waivers
There,
from the
there might be
Yankees. I mix them up.
might
I
be
know
too
one is
much.
Yankees, one's I think from the Rockies. Junior and Julian. I don't remember which.
Julian was from the Rockies.
Junior.
Junior was from
Junior or
the
something.
Yankees. Yeah.
Matthew Jones, I can never find the Canada jersey. Where can I buy it? I don't know. Unfortunately, maybe does the Jays website not have Canada J jerseys?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not
Do you
sure.
think Merriweather is going to do anything this year? Or is he even still with the Jays? He is not. Is he? He is. Who was it who got
Who?
claimed? Julian Merriweather. He is, right?
Yeah, Merriweather's still. He's
Yeah.
on the 40
40
man.
man, but he's not. No, he's not. I doubt he's even going to get a chance this year. I think Nate Pearson has a higher chance.
Yeah.
I don't know who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the pen. That's what I meant.
Yep.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Someone else has a question. France has been owning the Winter League. He has been really owning the Winter League. Saturday night, and it's great you both are spending time to help with the Wizards and not seeing Blues baseball once again. You're both very easy to watch. Thanks, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
We're excited. I think there's only 5 weeks till catchers and pitchers report, so that's not too bad. It's not too bad at all.
I have a question for some of you guys in the comments. Have you ever been to a spring training game? And if so, what was the experience like? I've always been curious and always wanted to attend one, but I've never been in Florida during the winter time.
Yeah, me neither. I thought they went Raiders for the pen. Yeah, they do. And again, the report came out today that they're made an offer to him. I think Lewis tweeted that. Springer, Varsho, Vladdy, Bo, Kirk, Chapman, Jansen, Merrifield, Kiermaier. Right, because someone asked about what we think the lineup. What do you guys think for a starting lineup? I think that, not in that order, but those are the players who I would put for the opening day lineup. I think those are.
Yeah.
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 I guess you could switch Merrifield and Espinal, but I think right now Merrifield has the job.
If we stand pat, are you satisfied with the team?
That's a great question.
Yeah, I think I am. I don't know if the Jays are over the top yet into the World Series contention window, but they definitely have a better team than last year. That I can guarantee.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any way they stand. I think they at least get a fourth outfielder, even if it's like not a phenomenal one like we're speaking about. I think they at least get one of those because you really need one. We only have 3 right now, unless you consider Biggio, or Merrifield, I guess. But I don't know. I think they definitely get another one. Fortunately, no, I haven't. I have an old Delgado jersey from his first season. That is. I would love a Delgado jersey. Who's gonna?
Should we go?
Go ahead.
Should we go over the Jays lineup? What we think it's going to be?
Yeah, we can. I'm gonna quickly answer who's gonna hit cleanup. I guess that'll answer that question. What order are you thinking? We can do that. Very curious where they slot Varsho. Okay, yeah, let's do it then. Do you want to just start? We can just go to come together.
You want to go one each, one player each
So
that we think, or
Do
what?
you want to do it in the order? So Springer's 1, for
Yeah,
sure.
yes.
You can,
Springer 1, Bo
yeah,
2 at shortstop, Vladdy 3 at
ye-
first base.
yeah, I'd say it's
I
honestly
would
hard.
put now I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Let me know what you guys think. I'd put Matt Chapman fourth.
Oh gosh,
Matt Chapman fourth, Dalton Varsho fifth, Alejandro Kirk sixth, Danny Jansen seventh,
and then Merrifield and
Mer-
Kiermaier.
Merrifield eighth, and then Kiermaier
I
ninth.
think I don't know. I think he strikes out too much for a fourth hitter. He has the power though. He has the power.
I don't want to put Varsho seven because then you have two lefties in three batters.
Maybe I'm thinking, yeah. So Springer, Bo, Vladdy. I feel like it's going to be like Kirk, Chapman, Varsho. I think that's probably
But
what.
I don't want Kirk batting fourth. He's not a power hitter. He's
The
not a power hitter. And
There's a lot of ways to do this. Actually, this is a good question.
but I would put Chapman there just for the power potential alone, and Varsho fifth. He's got
I don't
protection
mind
behind
Varsho
him.
fifth. I don't mind Varsho fifth.
Yeah.
I think he goes fifth or sixth, maybe even seventh. There's tons of ways they
I,
could do this too.
I don't think we can. I don't think the Jays can afford to do that. To have Varsho batting seventh and then Kiermaier ninth. There's not enough space between your lefties. You only have two lefties in your lineup.
Think
So
of
then
Varsho's given the force. I think Varsho is four. That's also possible. Honestly, I could. That's
it's
realistic too.
possible.
Honest. So what? I guess Varsho for Chapman five, Kirk six, or you flip Kirk and Chapman. Bo Springer. I think Springer leads off. I want Varsho and Vlad linked for the exact same reason. Pete, do you like Schneider? I like John Schneider a lot. It's gonna be a big year
I
for
like
him.
John Schneider
He had
as
a
well.
bit of a hiccup in the wild card, but we'll let it be. Hoping for a huge year from Chapman in his walk year. That's also a good point. Maybe a Semien type year.
All I'm saying, like, who do you want? Who do you want batting in your cleanup spot? You want a big power hitter
Yeah,
in there.
I think
You
yeah.
know,
I don't know. That's true. I mean, Chapman has tons of power. I'm just worried a bit about the strikeouts, though. At the same time, I don't know. There's a million ways you can do this. The team is so balanced. The fact our nine hitter is Kevin Kiermaier is kind of is good. Biggio will be in there most days too. He will be in there honestly, probably more than we think. He'll probably be in there more than we think.
hmm
Espinal too. Don't forget about Espinal. He'll probably hit in just eighth spot.
it's
But
good depth. There's good depth on the team, and that's never a bad thing.
Yankees acquired Reynolds. I'm gonna
No, they didn't.
I'm gonna fact check that now, but
No,
I know he's trolling.
they're joking. They're joking on how the clubhouse is going to adjust with Don Mattingly and the loss of fan favorites. Do you think it's going to be more serious and less fun? You should always have fun playing baseball, and I don't think otherwise. Like, it's a game, and at the end of the day, whether they're making millions of dollars or playing house league or rec league or Sunday league, whatever it is, it's a fun game. And when you're not having fun, you're not performing. So they should have fun, and they should enjoy being on the field together and have a great time in the clubhouse. But once you step on that field, it's time to get to business. And Don Mattingly was a serious player, never won a World Series in his career, but the guy was Donnie Baseball for a reason,
Yeah.
and he hustled out there on that field. Dalton Varsho goes all out on every single play. Kevin Kiermaier, we know how intense he is. Long-standing rivalry that we've had with the Tampa Bay Rays. So I think I think it's going to be a change for the better. There's more hustle on the team now, and the players and the management are just more committed to winning,
Yeah.
from what I see.
No, I agree. And we touched on that a lot, and it's gonna be exciting. I'm super excited. And Manly's gonna be a big help. Let's get a like spike. Let's hopefully this works. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoy. Make Daily J's content if you're new. Daily videos every single day. Haven't missed a day in a long time. But hit the like button if you enjoy videos and hit the subscribe button. I love Bo, but he is a pretty pooper sometimes. The jacket will still be around, just no seed showers or smoothies on the bench. Larry coming in. Besides Mr. Mattingly, is there any other coaching changes for 2023? I'll let you touch on that, Peter. I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so.
No.
I don't think so. I think Mattingly was a big hire.
He replaced
And it's
Casey
not
10
yeah,
years ago.
maybe a lot of people are thinking that Mattingly could be a potential replacement to John Schneider if he doesn't pan out, but I don't see it that way. I think he's there to help John Schneider, not replace him if things go wrong.
Yeah, and yeah, I think I agree with that. What would I read here? I want Varsho hitting right-handed pitching all year. If he hits third, he hits right-handed pitching all year long. Yeah, he's gonna dominate right-handed pitching, which is why we want to hopefully get a left-handed hitting or a right-handed batting, left-handed hitting, left-handed hitting hitter. What was that? Prediction of the AL East. I'll let you answer that, Peter.
Yankees first, Jays second, Rays third, Orioles fourth, Red Sox fifth, and four of the five teams make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think you could swap the Jays and Yankees interchangeably. It depends if the Yankees make any more moves. I think right now I might have the Jays slightly ahead of them, but I can make an argument either way.
Alvin, I like the Moneyball reference. That's a good one.
Do you think the Jays take a shot at Bauer and Reyes? Bauer, no. Reyes, yes. That's what I think. Do you think it's weird how it's Pete Walker? I don't know enough about a little bit, I guess.
Well,
I don't know.
he did apologize.
He
He
did.
did apologize after it happened, but
That's
like
still a super weird
there's a
situation to me.
difference. There's a difference between a DUI and other things that have been mentioned around baseball. So
They're all not great though.
I don't
They're all
know.
bad. They're all
No,
bad.
it was not great. It put a bit of a black eye on the team, but
If it's a
like he
righty on
owned
the
up to
mound,
it. He was a man.
that's true. It's a lefty if he hits seventh. Yeah, he's probably gonna hit like I guess yeah. If he's playing Varsho's playing against lefties, he'll probably hit lower in the lineup. I think McCutcheon on a 1 year deal with his leadership and experience would be ideal for this young club. Yeah, I mean I would love him.
Yeah.
I can't think of a better fourth outfielder, and his name kind of came up recently. It's I don't know. I've liked it. I like the thought. William, I agree. I found a tweet here. I'm gonna ask you guys as well. It was a tweet by a Jays writer. It said, "Blue Jays fans, let's play armchair." Actually, I'll just pop it up. Let's just pop it up. Makes it easier for you. Oh, it's not working. It's glitched. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to show you. Either way, it says, "Blue Jays fans, let's play armchair GM. Would you trade Ricky Tiedemann and Relvis Martinez to the Pirates for Brian Reynolds?" Let's get yes or no's in the chat. We could do a poll, but I'll also just ask you guys
Wait,
and
what?
Peter.
What was it? What was it?
Ricky Tiedemann and Relvis for Brian Reynolds, yes or no?
Yes. Yes, I would.
What do we say in the chat? I don't know. I know you're high on Reynolds. I don't know if I do that though. I'm super high on Tiedemann. I'll put a poll in the chat. Yes, I might be in the minority. Plus or Relvis for Reynolds. Yes, no. All right, let's see what the chat has to say. No, no. Oh, I know this might get Peter fired up. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Though it's so tough. I'm not even
That's
high on a
okay.
Relvis. I'm
That's
not even
okay.
high on a Relvis. It's more so Ricky. I just don't know where would he play. I guess you just figure that
Left
out.
field.
Yeah,
Left
and
field.
just let Kiermaier be the fourth outfielder and tell him tough luck.
Yeah.
And put Varsho to center field. 72% are saying no. Tiedemann doesn't know. Thanks. Is there any chance your fan base thinks Don Manley will be grim to take over? I'm sure some people think that, but I don't think it's going to. I don't think that's really the case. I mean, maybe it happens, but love the live show, guys. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it. Got to
Thanks.
keep Rick. Yeah, I just want to keep Rick at this point. I don't think they traded. I wonder what the result on the Twitter poll was because there was a poll put up. 86% said no on Twitter, with 14%.
You guys are
saying
forgetting
yes.
that you're also getting Brian Reynolds for 3 seasons.
True.
So it's not a rental. So you're not necessarily make or break in 2023. You're getting him for 3 years, and the guy had a 5.9 wins above replacement just in 2021, not long ago. So he is that level of a player. Will Ricky Tiedemann ever have a wins above replacement at 5.9? We don't know that.
Yeah, it's
That's why he's still a prospect. He's not a major leaguer yet, but
Brewers.
I could see the argument for keeping him around. I definitely see that.
Yeah, I think there's both ways. He said Brewers and Mariners made a trade. I don't see that unless I don't see it right now for some reason. But
Well, they did. They did a while ago, I
yeah,
think,
maybe
for Colton Wong. Yeah.
Reynolds is worth it even if he goes to free agency after 3 years. Reynolds will like 2 more seasons. No, 3 I think.
No, 3. It's
Three.
3. It's 3.
It'd be Reynolds and left, Varsho in center, and Springer and right. That is a crazy outfield. And Reynolds is not a great center fielder anymore, or at least didn't play well last year. I'm sure he's still above average, but I would much rather have him in left field with Vershon center. I don't know. Would you give Chapman 5 years, 125 million, or just assume a kid will move? It's 5 years, 125. I'd probably do something like 5 years, something along those lines. Yeah.
Maybe 100.
Yeah.
Maybe not 125, but if he does leave, I don't think Arovis Martinez is going to take over for him. I think it's going to be Addison
Barger.
Barger.
There it is, Dylan Johnson. Do you
So
think Addison Barger comes up? I think there's a good chance he gets a good amount of at bats. Yeah.
yeah, I think he'll be kind of a Kevin Biggio type role for this year.
Yeah, I read.
If Kevin Biggio can't perform early in the season.
With Devers' deal, does Chapman cost more now? Is Dansby Swanson the comparable? I don't think the Devers deal affects it too much because he's not going to get a 12-year deal anyways. He's probably going to get a 5 to 6 year deal, Chapman, at this point of his career. But maybe the market's inflated. I think in general, the market overall, I would love for the Jays to re-sign Chapman. I think there's not a better internal option for the next 3 or 4 years. Maybe Barger comes. Maybe it depends how Barger does this year in his limited at bats, and maybe they give Barger some limited at bats just to see how he does, and that maybe helps them decide whether to extend Chapman.
What I see from Chapman, I think a big reason why he'll lose out on a lot of money is because of his injury problems. He injured his hip, which was big for him, and ever since then he hasn't been the same at the plate. So I don't know if he'll ever get back to what he was in 2018, 2019, and it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, it is.
Joe, that's funny.
Yankees Pirates agreed to trade. No, they did not. Who's Frevel? I follow assistant. Frevel? Did I miss? I know someone actually said that. All right, we're getting lots of spam in the chat. Might have to.
Frevel, maybe a Relvis, it auto-corrected. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's a Relvis. Y'all don't think he's gonna be in pinstripes? Brian Reynolds. If he gets traded, probably. My prediction would be the Yankees, but otherwise, I don't know. 5 years, 100 million.
The Pirates want pitching prospects, though.
They
the
do.
Pirates don't want, and the best prospects that the Yankees have to offer are infield prospects. So Oswaldo Peraza, Anthony Volpe, those guys are all infielders. They have O'Neal Cruz. They have Cabrian Hayes. They don't need any more shortstops, So if you want Reynolds, you better give up pitching.
Do you think we should have went after Gregory Soto knowing the price it took for the Phillies to get him? We talked about that a little bit at the start. I don't think so. I don't know if we have a really comparable. If they wanted like 40-man players or like young, I don't know. I don't know what the equivalent would have been. I was trying to figure that out, but I couldn't. Trust me, the Yankees can make it work. I'm sure they can.
This is a good question here. Calvin Myers, what's your one hot take for the season? Mine is that the Jays win 4 gold gloves and a platinum glove. Varsho, Kiermaier, Vladdy, Chapman winning gold and platinum. I like that. Is that a hot take, though? I don't know if that's a hot take.
Jays win 4 gold gloves and a platinum glove. So let me go through this. Varsho, I think, can definitely win a gold glove. Kiermaier, he can. I don't think he's going to be healthy enough, though. Vladdy and Chapman, would make sense.
What's your hot take, though, Nick? What's your hot take of the season?
That I don't know. I gotta think of it. I gotta think about that because I don't know how hot my takes will be. Let me think, and I actually got one. It's probably not that hot. I'm gonna say it anyways though. I think Whit Merrifield has an above 125 OPS plus.
That's whoa! That is pretty hot take for a guy with not much power. Okay, I like that. Yeah. I like that. Hot take. Is it a hot take to say Vladdy hits 45 home runs, drives in 110 plus? No, it's not.
It's like it's for some people. I'm sure it will be. I think it's a fair
hot take. Jose Barrios top 10 in Cy Young voting.
That's a good 2023. One. Sign Bauer, go for it. And hopefully Jays will trade for Hendricks now. I think it's possible. But you think you'd already gotten it. Probably a pitcher gets a Gold Glove too. Gausman. I think Barrios could win a Gold Glove.
Barrios has won a Gold Glove.
Get another one.
Yeah.
Do you think we still should
favorite hockey team?
Go ahead. Winnipeg Jets.
Canadians.
Winnipeg Jets.
Canadians.
/ Leafs. Not really though. A little bit of Leafs. Do you think we still should have accepted the deal of Ryan Hesley for Danny Jansen? I would have been a heartbeat and signed a lower grade catcher. Absolutely not. No. I think the deal we did to
Hmm.
get for our show was much better than Danny Jansen for Ryan Helsley. I think I saw a poll on that on Twitter too, and it was like 95% said the same thing. I think Jansen's really good. I really do.
Yeah, he is very good. He
And we
is
got
very
Eric
good.
Swanson anyways, so I mean, it would have helped
Just
the
has to
bullpen.
stay healthy.
I think a duo of Jansen and Kirk is better to win for the next couple of years than Moreno would have been. Moreno and Kirk, I guess, if that would have been the deal.
Yeah, this is Varsho was a win now move for the Toronto Blue Jays, and it's not like a make or break year because they still have him for another 4 years. But it does signify that they can go all in, and they're gonna make some more moves. So I like it.
Imagine the Jays had three pitchers in the top 10 of Cy Young: Manoah, Gosman, Bassett / Barrios. I feel like Barrios has a higher chance to get top 10 in Cy Young though. I feel like he has his pitches are insane. Let's get a quick like spike. Let's get it up again. Hit the subscribe button, all that stuff. We're close to 6K. We're gonna react to the MLB nerds now in a minute. Unfortunately, the desktop thing didn't work, but that's all right. I can get the screenshot up and pop it up. I bet they send Jano. He's their guy. I think so too, Mantis.
Espinal for Hendricks. White Sox need a second baseman. It's possible.
We've been talking about
It's
that a lot. I would
possible.
love a
I
deal
I
of that
think I
ilk.
think we need another. We would need to throw in another piece though to get that done. Danny Jansen's one of the best catchers in baseball. Yes, he is top 10 for sure.
I'm gonna get the screenshot so Peter, you can just talk to chat for a second there.
Gosman breaks no walk record this year. Hot take.
Whew.
No walk record, like for most consecutive innings
Yeah.
without a walk.
Yep.
Hmm. Maybe
He almost did it last year. Well, didn't almost do it, but he was close. All right, we got the
he
screenshot
did.
up,
He
so I
did.
can get that going in a little bit. I'll end the poll now. 64% said no. That's fair. A bit less than the Twitter's poll. That's fine. Okay, let me see what I was reading here. Danny Jansen, one of the best catchers in baseball. Absolutely. Very underrated. Do the Jays make another move before spring training? Yeah, I think they get one more bullpen arm and one more outfielder. That's the goal. I think that's what they do.
Who's
That's
starting opening day? Alec Manoah.
Yeah, that's a great question. Either him or Gosman. You
I
just
I
you
I
assume
would
Manoa,
still
right?
go Manoah.
Yeah, I would go with Manoa
I'd
too.
still go Manoah.
It's a good question though. Nick, back to what I was saying. Vasquez would have allowed us to still deal for Varsho. That's why I would have wanted it. I think Ryan Hesley would be way more valuable than Danny Jansen. I think at the end, I think by the end of next year, Jansen's gonna have a much higher WAR than Ryan Helsley does. That's just I guess I don't know if it's a hot take. I think Helsley slightly falls off, and Jansen's if he's healthy for a little bit more, he'll be way better.
But we don't know. We've never seen that kind of production out of Danny Jansen. And he did it last year for 80 games. So can you replicate it? Remains to be seen. But he's always had that power in him. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what
Agreed.
the entire lineup can do.
Yeah. Son, the Otani combo isn't over yet. I hope it's not over. Maple chokers. Maybe Tino will be a fifth starter by June, like Manoah did. I think the only way he's a starter this year is if we get major injuries. Available to sign: A.J. Pollock, Andrew McCutchen, Robbie Grossman are, I guess, the main three. Yeah, and Jansen was a great hitter in the minors, so we'll see. But let's react to this now. I got the screenshot here. I'm going to have to make it bigger for you all. I don't know the best way to do this, but you can kind of see you can kind of see it there. So
You can make it a bit bigger.
yeah, we'll just do this.
Yeah,
We'll
there
just
you go.
cover up our
There
faces
you
for a
go.
little bit. So this is the top 10 rotation duos, and I want you guys to let us know what your thoughts are. You have Kershaw, Urias 10, Manoah, Gosman 9, and Lopez, Alcantara with 1, Cole, and Rodon. Peter, do you have any gripes with this list, or maybe with the Jays part of it?
Uh, I don't think Aaron Nola and Zach Wheeler belong in the number 2 spot. I think that's tough. That's tough. I would move everyone like up one, I guess, in the top 5. No, actually no. No, 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 no. No. I think Burns and Woodruff belong in the number 3 spot. Those guys are electric. I
Yeah,
would
raised
put
at 3 is weird to
Nola.
me. Raised at 3 is weird to me. That's a bit too high.
Yeah, that's also weird. That's a little bit too high because they're always hurt. I'd put them at 6th. I'd put Strider and
Max Fried.
Yeah, Max Fried at 5.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's
Yeah,
no
and
Rangers, no Rangers either with the DeGrom and I guess Sonny Gray or whoever the is it Sonny Gray? Did I mix up the
no.
player?
It's
John Gray.
John Gray.
There it
John
is, not
Gray.
Sonny
John
Gray.
Gray.
Oops.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they barely pitch. Yeah, Ranger Soares would be better than Wheeler and Philly too. No Sticky Cole isn't even a top 15 pitcher. Rodon's a
And I
great
would
card to
not
watch.
put Garrett Cole and
Me either.
Carlos Rodon number 1 either.
No, I saw a lot of tweets about that. I think I forget who it was. Maybe Brendan Delaney, basically saying that Cole, the way what he was last year is what he is post sticky stuff. So
Unbelievable.
they barely pitch, and yeah,
Christian Javier, and Framber Valdez are also way too low. I don't know.
High-Son
It's just
Kim
like
trade Carter. We discussed that in the video as well. That's I would not mind one of those, though. I don't know how likely it is. Unfortunately, Heaney. That's what it is. Heaney DeGrom. I
I don't
guess
know
it
if
would be
he's
the
their
top two.
number 2 though. Is he?
I mean, way better year last year than John Gray, so I guess. But like,
Yeah,
that's like no
in
innings.
way less innings.
Yeah,
Way less innings. Yeah, 100 innings.
Manoah Gosman is a top 5. Honestly, don't really mind them at like 9, 8. I don't know.
Like I said, I want to see the Jays earn it. You know, I don't want them to be overrated going into the season. So
I have a lot of doubts
better
on
that
the
way.
Lopez trade, along with the iffy baseball savant numbers. I wouldn't be surprised if he came to the AL East and if he had a Jose Barrios type progression. Yeah, though I don't think Barrios is gonna. I think he's gonna have a bounce back year this year. I don't think he's gonna regress too much. How many, if any, Jays games do you plan to attend this year, William Wilson? I'll ask you that question, and then I'll give my number.
I went to 4 last year.
I'll probably be
I
going
went
to
to the 2.
a lot this year.
I went to the 2 wild card games, and I went to the series against the Phillies, the 2-game series there. So I guess I'll try to make a couple trips to Toronto this year. I'm excited to see the new renovations.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go to a Jays
I'm
game.
hoping
this
like 5 to 10 for me total, plus playoff games as well. If I definitely had to go to one of those. Gosse and are probably my favorite pitch right now. It's definitely fun to watch. It's great. Yankees are number 1 rotation in baseball. There's definitely an argument.
maybe the rotation, itself is number 1, but the duo, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's
The rotation is really good. Nestor Cortez, Garrett Cole, Carlos Rodon, Luis Severino. That's a really, really good rotation.
Yankees and Tampa's rotation is better than ours.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know about
It
Tampa,
is.
but
Maybe Tampa if they can stay healthy. But Tampa is weird. Like they don't really use their rotation. They have a lot of
I think
like
our rotation
bullpen
is
days.
really, really good. Though our 5th is the weak.
It is good. It is good.
This guy's a Yankees fan over there. Rotation is strong. Yeah, Gosman. If Barrios is a bounce back year, then a top 4 of Manoah, Gosman, Barrios, and Bassett is really, really good. How is Toronto planning to make a trip there this summer? I love it. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, it's a cool city. Montreal's a great city too, though. If you're not far, you should definitely make a trip out of it and visit Montreal as well.
Robbie Ray. A lot of Hawks on Kim trades have been extremely realistic. If not wrong, I think he did have almost a 5-WAR year, carried by his defense was phenomenal in San Diego. He's a really, really good player. Trade Ryu plus get you the Dodgers for Bauer. Dodgers have released Bauer, so there would be no trade. It would just be signing for the $750,000 minimum, something like that. Boone becomes the most objective manager. Wouldn't doubt it. Montreal over Toronto.
As a city, like nightlife wise, food wise, probably. But there's a lot more going on in Toronto. There's more to do in Toronto, I find.
They can trade for 7 days. Kim almost had a 3-WAR worth of defense exactly. Quebec City over y'all. He's not released. He is released. He's not released. Yeah, he got released a couple hours ago, I believe, right?
Yeah, he's DFA'd,
DFA'd,
but they have seven days to trade him.
7 days to trade him, yeah. But like, for one, I don't think the Jays are going to go for him. Definitely not going to trade for him at the very least. I don't think any team trades for him. But my bad, yes, he's DFA'd. My bad. Relievers Romano, Swanson, Garcia, Pop, Meza, Simber, Gage, Pearson. You're thinking for yeah, sounds about right. Hopefully Pearson does have 7 days to trade him. Yeah. I guess I'm just thinking that like there's
Matt
no way
Gage, you think Matt Gage is gonna
if we
make
don't
the?
get another reliever, then maybe.
Hmm.
I just don't think anyone's gonna trade for Bauer. That's I guess my point. But yeah, my bad.
Well, what about Mitch White? Is he gonna spend the year in the minors? Are we not gonna have a long man?
I guess yeah, maybe take out Gage and put Mitch White there. We have a lot of pitchers, and then one of the Fernandez is a junior, doesn't have options. So
Yeah, yeah.
though I don't know
There you go.
how likely it is
It
to
all
keep him.
depends on spring training. I mean, there's a lot of guys that are fighting for those final 2, 3 spots, and you're gonna see. You're gonna see how it plays out. I'm excited. When is the Jays' first spring training game? I'm curious.
White can wait for White play in the stands. Gage probably not a reliever in the first month. I agree with that. Mitch White has to be on the 26th, so he's in the bullpen to start. Yeah, that's definitely the most likely scenario. And then Aroldis Chapman to pitch the 5th, 6th. Yeah, I don't know. Can't wait to see Byron in his jersey. It's possible, Shark. I don't think any team. Who knows though? I don't know enough about.
Someone will give him a chance. I
You think
think so.
so? I like that Junior Fernandez pickup a lot. Agreed. Though again, he has
February 25th against the Pirates.
bit over a month away, month and a couple weeks, month and a half away. That's not too long. I mean, lots of content regarding
Hopefully,
that.
uh,
A lot of content regarding that.
hopefully we're seeing Brian Reynolds in a Jays uniform take on his old team.
That would be, or see him in a Pirates uniform, as long as he's not on the Yankees. I think Mitch White gets the 5th spot based on his FIP and other stats. He was as unlucky as you could possibly get last year for the Jays and great for the Dodgers. Honestly, I was watching some of those Twitter clips, and the defense behind Mitch White was not great.
His stuff is not good though. He doesn't throw hard and he leaves a lot of pitches over the middle and he doesn't have a put away pitch.
That's the
He
thing.
can get ahead, he gets the 2 strikes and he doesn't know how to put guys away. He's got to develop a little bit more. I still think he can be decent, but I don't know. Not starter material quite yet.
Too bad he's going to be the Yankees tomorrow. Can't wait to see Ohtani versus Trout in the World Baseball Classic. That'll be good. I don't think Reynolds are going anywhere. Yeah, the Pirates seem to be mishandling that situation a little bit.
Yeah.
Too bad he's going to be Yankees tomorrow and just wait. I mean,
Well,
maybe.
maybe. It's probably not tomorrow. I don't want to get your I don't want to crush your dreams there, but
I
I don't
forgot
know.
this was
It's
live.
possible.
Yes, it is live. Lil Balls. It is live. It is live. Best rivalry in baseball history. I think Jays, Yankees, Dodgers, Padres. I think Dodgers, Padres probably holds the.
Dodgers
holds
Padres
the
is always electric.
As I'm new to the channel, do you produce daily content throughout the full season? We'll be trying to, William. Yep, we'll be trying to produce that. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, as of now, that's the plan. White might have potential, but sometimes guys just don't have confidence in a pitcher, and defense falters as a result. Our defense is definitely much better. Put Varsho as catcher with Jansen, Kirk, DH. Hot take? Not really a hot take. I'm pretty sure like advanced. I'm not saying it's necessarily true, but I'm pretty sure advanced analytics favor Kirk and on defense as opposed to Jansen. So
Yeah, but his game calling is it's a lot of intangible stuff that
yeah,
you kind of just notice as a baseball fan, you know. The advanced metrics favor Kirk's framing and Jansen's got a better arm than him though. And he's a better game caller. He's got more experience. I think Kirk catches maybe like 3 times a week, 3 or 4 times a week, and Jansen 3 or 4 times a week. It all depends, you know.
hopefully they all stay healthy. It's the big thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
yeah.
White wasn't unlucky. He was extremely hittable. Calvin, thank you for becoming a member. You get emotes and some other stuff. I guess we'll give you a. What was the command I put? Was it this? Was it this? It's one of them. Hold on. There it
Thanks,
is.
Calvin. We
Super
appreciate
chat.
it.
It's not a super chat, but
Appreciate it.
it's a base hit. Members, you get some emotes you can use. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you. Look up the Jays record with Jansen as a catcher. It's overwhelming. Yeah. Julian Fernandez only has 2 pitches for him to be an elite reliever. He needs to develop a third pitch like a slider curveball because since he throws so fast, batters are sitting on the change. Yeah, those a lot of pitchers do well with two though. I was saying, but I agree.
Yeah, no,
His
I
fastball is
don't know if he
not
needs three.
his fastball is
I don't know if
not
he needs three.
great. I mean, sorry, it is great, but it's like I don't know. I think he needs to work on his second pitch rather than maybe get a third. Though
No, relievers don't need three pitches. They need two dominant pitches. So he's got to work on whatever he's got going on here.
maybe get a different pitch other than a changeup though. So I guess it makes sense like adding a slider or a curveball if he's going to keep the changeup. Because I don't know about a fastball changeup. That seems doesn't always work.
Appreciate you, Calvin.
Yeah,
Thank you for the support, man. Thank you.
Kikuchi does have great stuff. It's just that he hasn't located it as well as he needs
Yeah.
to. It's literally what it is. His location is just not there. Jano's leadership is underrated. I agree. They tunnel the same changeup fastball combo is deadly. Really agreed. Yep. Relievers don't need three pitches to be good. Yeah, two pitches is good for a reliever as long as the second pitch is good, which I think is
Yeah,
Junior's
you need
issue.
two plus pitches, like Jordan Romano. Like Jordan Romano.
Kikuchi can put together a 4.4 ERA or less. His contract is a bargain. Yeah, if he gives us like a 4.25 ERA, I'd be perfectly happy with that.
Hmm.
Just pitch your best pitches, and that's hopefully what Junior Fernandez does. I don't know if Junior. Who knows which Fernandez is actually going to pitch for us, if any of them. Cole Hamel's still good. I don't think.
Oh, he's like 40.
Do you think we should trade for an Espinal or Biggio? I think we could trade Espinal. I don't think Biggio has any value. Or
Do you
very
think
little
Pete
value.
Walker can help develop Julian Fernandez? Legend, thank you.
Legend, thank
Thank
you.
you, Legend.
Enjoy your emotes. Appreciate it.
Owen, do you think Pete Walker can help develop Julian Fernandez to an elite reliever? Do you think there's a reason why the Rockies released him? I don't know. I don't know too much about him, if I'm being honest, but he throws hard, so there's always your mistakes are magnified a lot less when you throw 100 as opposed to throwing 90. So
Thank you,
there's a
Will.
chance. There's a
Yeah,
chance.
no. Sign as many guys to throw hard as possible. Thanks again, Legend, for the membership, the base hit membership. You get some emotes and some other perks that will be. I'm setting up the base bar, so your name will be popping down in our videos at the base bar at the bottom. I'm working on getting that set up. If you cannot control 100, it does not matter. It's a good point.
True.
Gregory Soto throws a lot, but he walks a ton. So, I'd like the Jays to sign Yoshinobu Yamamoto next offseason. He was Japanese ace starter for the Olympics, and he's scheduled to post next season. He throws 5 different pitches. That'll be cool. Excited for those players are always neat. I'm very excited to see how Kodai Senga does this offseason, or this season. I mean,
Yeah, I think I'm very excited to see the Mets. They're going to be a very exciting team with or without Carlos Correa.
what's up, Josh? How you doing? Hey guys, what are your thoughts about signing Nelson Cruz? I don't know if we can clog up that DH spot.
No, that's got to be fluid for the Jays. A lot of guys need an off DH day every now and then.
I agree. So, and he's a bit too old.
And he can't play anywhere. He's just got a DH.
I would love Vladdy Guerrero at my Phillies when it comes free agent. That would be sick. I hope that doesn't happen, Jose. But
Yeah,
I hope he stays with the
good for you. Good for the Phillies for making the World Series, but we want to keep Vladdy in town. Sorry about that.
Well, one of the years, do you see breaking into the show, making impact? Zualeta, Bowden Francis. I think those are the two main.
Addison
potentials.
Barger.
Barger is yeah. I was thinking pitchers only, but yeah, and Ricky Tiedemann maybe at the end. If not, then definitely 2024. Cruz hasn't been signed yet. I don't think so. No, you hear the Lindor trade rumors? Fuzi made a video. I did not. That'd be very interesting if they traded Lindor. I also don't think they're getting Correa anymore, or like, not that they're not getting him, but the Mets might be looking to back away. Is what I've been. We made a video on that.
They can't trade him now.
That'd be weird.
After signing him for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
No way.
Looking forward to seeing some serious meltdowns by pitchers in spring training with the pitch clock and pickoff changes until it gets ironed out. And bases are bigger now. Bases are bigger now as well. It's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be a very interesting year of baseball.
Fuzzy was talking about that 2 years ago.
It's gonna be
because Fuzzy's a Cleveland fan.
I was thinking Nelson may be worth it on the bench for league minimum in case power hitters get injured. That is true, though. I guess it depends how we hold their slots. If Vladdy hits 45 homers this year, he'll be looking for a $400 million contract. Very possible. What position do you think the Jays should address next? Fourth outfielder and reliever. or fifth starter, pitching and outfield. But I think we have our main core good. I pray Correa goes back to Minnesota, keep him away from the NL East, and let's keep him away from the AL East too. Let's.
Yeah, I think the major pieces of the team are pretty much set in stone right now. You're basically filling the rest of your roster. So yeah, no, just I think they're ready. I think they're ready to go. They just need a couple more fill-in pieces.
Turner steals 50 bases with an Calvin upgraded to the home
What does
run.
that mean?
That's I
What does that
believe
mean?
$8.99 a month, and you get some extra perks,
Oh,
including the upcoming fantasy baseball league that we're going to be hosting once we get closer to
interesting.
the season. So Calvin, that's huge. Thank you so
Calvin,
much.
thank you, man.
Yeah, you get some.
Appreciate it.
You can look at the perks next to the subscribe button. It says join. You can look at all the perks there. And Pete, I'll go over those with you after. 'Cause I know I made them a while ago, but we're gonna have a fantasy baseball league to play with the viewers. So we'll do a draft on.
Oh God, that's my kryptonite, boys.
Yeah,
That is my kryptonite. You'll probably have me beat in that.
me
Struggle to set a lineup there.
me too. Thank you so much, Calvin, and enjoy all the perks. Heard the Correa deal is down to 6 or 8 years. It would make a lot of sense.
I didn't
Make a
hear
lot of
that.
sense. I think it was on MLB, probably on Biscuit. It's time to go to the cages for BP. Thanks for the stream, fellas. Enjoy the cages, Calvin.
Hey,
Hit a
put
few.
that work in, man.
Hit a
Put
few
that work in.
bombs. Thanks again, and enjoy the emotes now. What's up, Desirano822? How you doing? With Junior Fernandez, he barely threw his fastball when he literally. Yeah, I saw that as well. When he throws his fastball, it was good. He just didn't throw it very much, and that was the big thing. Thanks again, Calvin. And enjoy your bullpen session. Do you guys think, regardless of the contracts that Vladdy and Bo they will want to opt out at 30 years old? Why not just give them a bag if that's so? You guys think, regardless of the contracts of Vladdy and Bo? I don't know. It's kind of how the league is progressing, though. It's a good question. When does the fantasy baseball sign-up start? Towards the probably like about a month before the season, we'll start to set it up, and then we'll get it going. Do one with the Discord. Yeah, we can do a free one as well. We're gonna do one with the assuming if we have enough with the home run members though as well. We're gonna do one with the home run members. We can look about other ones as well, but we'll see. We'll keep you up to date with the fantasy baseball, and maybe we'll give away something to the winner.
Do you think either of the Fernandez twins could develop into an elite reliever? I don't know if they're twins. They look alike though. I thought they were related in some capacity, but I looked it up and I couldn't find anything. So I think Junior's got a chance. He pitched a little bit with the Cardinals last year.
Junior solid.
So yeah, he throws hard. He throws hard. When you throw hard, you got a shot, man.
Do you think Boston Red Sox are doing a mess? I guess they can't decide between rebuilding and competing. I agree. It's very weird. The best thing we can do now is extend our top players. And Vladdy went out to dinner less than a mile from me last week before he left for the DR. Josh, should have seen him. Should have said hi.
That's cool.
It is very cool. Enjoy your emotes, Calvin. You got the few there. The bat flip, me and Peter, and then the other one. What was the reason the Yankees got rid of Junior Fernandez again? Players just go around.
They tried sending him down. They tried sending him down, and he can't do that because he has no options. Can't send him down.
Meaning, you have to think the Jays have some sort of plan for him. Vladdy spent Christmas in Florida, and his family is staying here. Josh, you're from Florida, or live in Florida at least. That's awesome. I want to go to Florida. Or go back to Florida, I should say.
Yeah, they had to open up a roster spot for Carlos Rodon, and I guess Junior Fernandez was the guy to go.
Not a bad trade-off. Trade-off.
No, I'll take that.
Darvish is still elite. Darvish is very good. I don't know. It
Right.
depends how you consider elite. Do you still think we need another starting outfielder? Or are we good for now? We don't need another starting outfielder. I think a fourth outfielder like Pollock, McCutcheon, those guys are who we should go after. So I think our outfield's pretty set. We have a Kiermaier, Varsho, Springer. That's gonna be the starting outfield, assuming no injuries. Do you think there'll be any need for any more flamethrowers in the bullpen now that we have both of the Fernandezes? I don't think both of the Fernandezes are gonna I don't think both of them are gonna make the bullpen. There's honestly a good chance neither of them do. It depends on how we shape out.
Do you guys think the Yankees really improved as much as the Jays? I mean, they added an ace,
Yeah.
and the Jays added a 5 wins above replacement player. So
And Eric Swanson, we got rid of. I don't know. I think it's close.
Jays got a lot better, but the Yankees were already a better
Good.
team. So it's tough to say. I think the gap is closed a little bit, but I still think the Yankees have a bit of an edge on the Jays. Their lineup didn't get much better though.
You're higher on the Yankees than I am. I think we're better than the Yankees. Throwing that out there.
That's bias. That's bias. That's
I don't know.
bias. Their pitching, man.
Their pitching
Their
is phenomenal.
pitching.
Their lineup just doesn't scare me. Besides Judge, they have Josh Donaldson, Kiner Falefa, Oswaldo Cabrera. I don't know.
Well, if Giancarlo Stanton can stay
That
healthy,
is true. It'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, it'll
Let's
be
keep the expectations
Josh
low because we were
Donaldson-
favorites last year, and you will see how that turned out.
Yeah, maybe it's better. Maybe it's better.
Trevor Bauer, I don't think he's gonna get. I don't even think
He can't. He can't. He has to sign league minimum.
Nick, you're too biased. Yeah, you're probably right.
A little bit. A little bit.
That's all right though.
All right.
Peter's keeping me in check with the Yankees. Severino and Montas are major injury risks. I'm not super high on Montas, but their rotation is phenomenal. Nestor Cortez is great.
Yeah, Montas is a fifth starter though.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
Jays
take
improved
that.
more than the Yankees. Yankees signed one starter, a good one. But that's all they did. I think the Jays had a better offseason. I guess it's debatable. I don't know. I saw a few things. Knicks, remember we clinched the division in your house. Bryce, I do remember.
That's why he said you're biased. He's a Yankee fan.
I do remember that, Bryce. I do.
They're infiltrating. They're infiltrating Jay's Digest.
You're allowed to.
What's going on here?
That's fair,
You're
Bryce.
allowed. Everyone is welcome.
I am a bit probably a little bit biased. Do you think there will be any need for any more flamethrowers? No, I don't think. I don't think both of them are going to make it. With Rodon to the Yankees, a league minimum this year, $45 million. That's so much money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Do you think there will be any need for any more flame? I already read that. Well, with Rodon, will the Yankees have 100 wins? It's a great question. I don't think so, but I know Bryce might be upset. I don't think so, but it's possible.
Can't play the field. Can't play the field with walkers. That's funny. I'll tell you what though, the Yankees have Harrison Bader for a full season.
He's underrated.
And they had Aaron Hicks for the better part of 100 games in center field last year. So it's gonna be closer than it was last year. I think.
Be a great rivalry.
But it is gonna be good. It is gonna be good.
Doesn't for sure remind you of an outfield version of Brett Laurie, intense balls to the walls player. I think he's better than Brett ever was, but I can see the comparison. Both very, very, very intense. Yankees might be better if they let the young guns play. Rodon 4 ERA with the Yankees. That'd be hilarious. I think he's on track to have it below 4 or below 3. All right,
you never know. You never know what could happen.
Yeah, we'll wrap up here now in a few minutes. We'll answer any final questions. We wanted to do. We still hit an hour, so not a bad stream. We love going live. We wanted to go back. It's been last time we went live was Christmas Eve, I think, when we hit our 5K sub goal. So that was fun.
Oh, that was electric. That was electric.
Hit the like
we
spike.
still got to get the counter.
I know.
We still got to get the counter in the back of us there. That would be cool.
I'll work on that. Let's hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You guys have any final questions before we wrap up? It's been a great stream. We appreciate all the support. Any final questions? We'll answer a couple more, and then we'll head out and let you guys enjoy your Saturdays. Just telling you, Harrison Bader's been recruiting Reynolds to the Yankees since they played against each other in the same division. That's bold.
Well, okay, he can recruit him all he wants. They still have to trade for him. So
Brett's the man.
It's not.
Brett Laurie was.
But it's possible. If they get Brian Reynolds, they are far and away the favorite in the AL East.
Thank you, Summer.
But as you saw with the Phillies last year, you never know what could happen once you get to the playoffs.
Get the playoffs and go.
There.
So Joe Siddle says too. Red or blue Jays uniform? I like the blue ones. The red ones are nice too, though. Love the show, guys. Keep it up. You're so cool. Love the show, guys. Keep it up. Thank you, Spike. You were here the whole time. I appreciate it, Spike. No questions. Just thanks for spending time, fellas. Thank you, Eric. True. Just throwing it out there.
Thanks as always, Eric.
Good luck to the Yankees, Bryce. I'm sure we'll be talking more in the lives as the year goes on as well. Have a great weekend. You too, William. I appreciate it. What do you guys think the J City Connect jersey looks like?
I'm excited to see it. I'll tell you that. Hopefully it's like powder blue type jersey.
If they have a good one, I'll get a Verse Show jersey because number was released and put it behind behind the door. But yeah, thank you again. Great show. Thank you, Asking. Support's been great. We got a video coming for you guys tomorrow. It's a really good one. Thanks for the stream and have a good weekend, all good boys. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Dylan. And
thanks, guys.
I guess we'll wrap it up now. Again, thanks for all the support, and we'll have a great weekend. And hope you had a good New Year. We haven't seen you since the holidays, so thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in, guys.